Okay, so this is the ASMR Genie recording something again. I just follow that fight between Brook and Golovkin, and I'm very proud to say that Golovkin won that fight in 5 rounds. The way it went was kind of funny though. So anyway, pride comes from a different reason, I'll say later. But at the moment, just like in that video that I posted almost 3 years ago, I've once again acquired an illness that has made my throat very sore. So that's why I haven't been able to record the Fred and George, the ASMR thing yet. Voices, I have a sore throat, I can't record that yet. So yeah, just wanted to give an update on that. So I'm recording this thing right now, which hang on, which is with this voice, right? Okay, so that's just an update. I'll be recording the Fred and George ASMR version when my throat is not sore anymore, and is in good condition. Yeah, I also wanted to say that, hang on, time keeps flying. Last night, so this is Friday night in Prague, the Czech Republic. That's where I'm located at the moment. I'm not sure if I said that in a previous video. I think that I said it in one of my recordings that I didn't end up uploading, but I deleted. It was originally in that A Dark Room game review, right? It was originally in that game review recording, which obviously when I made it first, I deleted it, all the takes, and then I made the new one, which was uploaded some days ago. And in that I had said, I was in Prague, Czech Republic, and I've been here for a little more than a year now. Fuck, my throat hurts. Oh my god. I've been here for almost a year now in Prague, Czech Republic. So if any one of my followers are here, maybe we can meet up. Okay. I contacted a couple of Czech ASMR artists, and I think only one of them I can actually meet to collaborate with. Her name is ASMR CZ, ASMR CZ. So if you just yeah, she's getting quite popular now. Most of it's in Czech, and most of her followers are probably Czech. So if any one of you is in the Czech Republic and you want to meet up, I'm open to doing that. Maybe we can make an ASMR video together. Maybe we can I don't do anything else, So yes, that's where I'm at currently. Some new big information that I never shared before, probably. So that's where I'm at the moment. So where was I? Oh yes. So on Friday night in Prague, Czech Republic. So this was technically last night. I met McElhatton. You know, the guy who played Roose Bolton on Game of Thrones. I met the guy on the street. I was walking towards my flat, which is on a street near this mall. And on the street where the mall was, I was walking and I saw this very familiar looking man walking in the opposite direction. And he was with this woman. And I thought, man, what? And I turned around and I started walking parallel to him. And I said, "Yeah, I think I've seen you somewhere." I said, "I think I've seen you somewhere." "Yes, I have seen you somewhere." We just kept on walking, and then I said, "You're the guy who played Roose Bolton on Game of Thrones?" And he said, "Yes." He said, "Yes." And I said, "Oh, but I forget your name, oh dear." And he said, "Michael." And I said, "Oh, what's your last name?" And I heard it as Hatton. I learned later as McElhatton. I didn't hear McElhatton, I just heard the Hatton. And I'm like, "Oh, so are you here for fun?" And he said, "I'm actually working here." And I said, "Oh, on what film?" And he said, "It's a TV series called Albert Einstein. And currently at the moment in Prague, they're shooting something directed by Ron Howard. Ron Howard's directing this TV series called Genius, which is about Albert Einstein. So apparently Michael McElhatton is in it. It's kind of funny because he's speaking with an Irish accent when I meet him. And he's kind of smiley. I just can't get the, Roose Bolton out of my head when I'm talking to him. I just get this sort of intimidating Roose Bolton, Daniel Craig, Vladimir Putin sort of thing when I look at him. And that's the sort of thing I get when I think of Roose Bolton, when he's given based off of his performance, So, fuck, my throat hurts. So, we shook hands and he said, I was like, "Hello," he shook hands. And I said, "Yeah," and I told him my name and I said, I'm an actor. I said this all in an American accent, of course. And I was wearing my backpack on my front, not on my back, but on my belly. He probably thought it was some strange weirdo or something. He was wearing some sort of silver band around his wrist. It wasn't completely closed either. It was a sort of it was a band that was not completely closed. Maybe some sort of wristband for decoration or something. So we shook hands. I said, "I'm an actor." I told him, that I did that scene with Jean Reno and June, back in June. And he's like, "Oh, how you like living in Prague?" I'm like, "Yes, I got some good opportunities here." And I told him about the Jean Reno scene, and yeah, he was about to leave, and I said, "Would you mind? Do you want my information?" And he said, he paused, and he said, maybe another time. Bye." And so he continued walking with the person he was with, of course. And I said, "Okay, thank you, bye." And I turned the other direction and walked back to my flat. So I wonder if he just didn't want to be bothered or something, Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. So yeah, actually my biggest regret was not asking the woman that he was with who she was. And I started to wonder, oh man, was I being sexist? Because I didn't ask who she was. I was just interested to talking to him, So yeah, that's something that happened last night. Yeah, now, he's from Ireland, and speaking of Ireland, I was thinking of visiting Ireland, in particular Galway and Dublin, this coming week. So if any of my viewers, listeners are living there currently, I would like to meet up. I would like to, I would absolutely love it if any of you folks from Ireland would be willing to show me around the place, so that, I'm very lonely, so welcome anybody who want to spend time with me in Ireland. And so any of my Irish viewers, I hope you're listening, and if you are, if you want to meet me, let me know, and either through private message or in the comments below. I will check either. I will check the private message. I will check the spam section. Alright, so that's why I would like to let y'all know that I'm in Prague at the moment, in Czech Republic, and I'm thinking of visiting Ireland this week. Okay, but in particular Galway and Dublin. Alright, so yeah, my throat hurts a lot. Okay, and if any one of you are in Los Angeles or Atlanta, I was thinking of visiting there later also, for maybe a few weeks. And then in Scandinavia, any of my viewers in Scandinavia, I was thinking of visiting Sweden for a little bit very soon. So yeah, there, and yeah. And then later on in the year, if it gets cold and I'm still in Europe, I'd probably go down to like Venice, Athens, Greece, you know, those areas, and yeah. So let me know, folks. Let me know. Thank you very much for listening. I apologize for not doing the Fred and George one yet. And I think that in a video, that my long 43-minute recording, I think I mentioned that I was going to record a bathroom video. This was going to be maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago now, but I didn't do that, if I'm correct about my memory. So I suppose I'll have to do that. I have to postpone that, sorry. Yeah, I thought that. So good night, good morning, good afternoon, good day, whatever time you are. Happy tingles, and this is the ASMR Genie signing off. Alright.